Hello, and welcome to another OnPoint review. Today, we are reviewing the amazingly beautiful Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I am CMoney, and I want to shout out Xbox for providing us with the game for review. This is a huge game, and there's lots to discuss, so let's dive in. Let's start with the graphics. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 has set a new benchmark in visual fidelity for simulation games. The use of Microsoft's Azure AI and Bing Maps data results in an Earth rendered with astonishing detail, from the texture of airport tarmacs to the dynamic weather systems that affect visibility and flight conditions. The aerial perspective is particularly breathtaking. Clouds are rendered with volumetric detail, and the play of light with day and night cycles adds to the realism. However, when you step out of your cockpit, the graphical quality noticeably drops. While the novelty of walking around your aircraft or exploring a hangar is there, the textures and models on the ground lack the same level of detail. This contrast can be jarring, pulling you out of the immersive experience you had while flying. The game's lighting and shadow play are excellent in the air, but less so on the ground, highlighting the disparity between the two experiences. On to the story. Now, obviously, story in a traditional sense isn't what Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 offers. Instead, the career mode provides a narrative through career progression. You start as a novice pilot, progressing through the various jobs, from short hops in light aircraft to long-haul international flights or specialized tasks like aerial firefighting. The story here is your personal journey through the aviation world, told through mission briefings, pilot logbooks, and the accumulation of experience points, credits, and reputation. While this career path is engaging, it can feel repetitive, with much of the quote-unquote story revolving around the same types of missions to advance, which might not appeal to everyone looking for narrative depth. On to the sound. The audio design in this iteration of Microsoft Flight Simulator is exemplary. Every aspect of sound has been meticulously crafted to enhance immersion. The engine's roar varies with altitude and throttle. Wind rushes past the cockpit, and there's even the subtle sound of switches and dials being adjusted. Realistic air traffic control communications add another layer of authenticity, with voices changing based on your location around the globe. Weather effects like rain or thunderstorms are not just visual but audible, creating a multi-sensory experience. However, the soundscape could be more varied in the ground scenarios, where the transition from the rich, dynamic sounds of flying to the more static environment on the ground is noticeable. Now, going to the gameplay, let's go ahead and discuss the different modes that you will be playing. So, career mode is first. This is where you truly build your legacy from the ground up. Starting with the basics, you work towards your private pilot license, learning controls, navigation, and the art of takeoff and landing. As you progress, you're not just flying, you're managing an aviation career, and it is challenging. Moving up, the commercial pilot license opens the door to passenger flights. Here, you're in control of larger aircraft, navigating international routes where precision and passenger comfort become paramount. The career mode isn't just about commercial aviation. It diversifies into specialized roles like cargo transport, where you're responsible for logistics, weight distribution, and meeting deadlines. There's an intensity to aerial firefighting, where you become part of the front line using planes like the CL-415 to combat wildfires, scooping water from lakes to drop on blaze zones. For those who thrive on challenge, search and rescue missions provide a different kind of adrenaline. You're navigating harsh weather and difficult terrain to save lives, which can be incredibly rewarding but equally demanding. Medevac missions step up the urgency where speed and precision are critical to getting medical emergencies to hospitals. If you prefer a less intense pace, agricultural aviation focuses on precision flying at low altitudes for crop dusting or other aerial applications. Then there's executive transport flying VIPs with an emphasis on luxury, privacy, and seamless travel. But here's the catch. This progression is a grind. You need to earn your way up through certifications and experience points, which can feel repetitive, much like climbing a corporate ladder with the same tasks repeated to unlock the next level of opportunity. Then you have challenge leagues. Now, this mode introduces a competitive edge where you can participate in weekly or monthly challenges. These could be anything from precision landings to speed trials under adverse weather conditions. It's a test of your skills, pushing you to improve your performance metrics like time, accuracy, and efficiency. It's engaging for those who thrive on competition and want to measure their skills against others. Then there's World Photographer mode. Now, in this mode, it encourages exploration in a unique way. So you're tasked with capturing the beauty of our planet from landmarks to natural phenomena. It's not just about flying to a location, but about framing that perfect shot, which might require patience, especially for shots like capturing the northern lights or documenting wildlife from above. It adds a layer of artistic challenge to the simulation. And then there's other modes as well, like rally races, where these are time trials through scenic routes worldwide. And you are not just racing against time, but also against the landscape itself. It's about knowing when to push speed and when to pull back for safety. Then there's air races. Drawing inspiration from real-world events like the Red Bull Air Race, you're tasked with navigating through tight, low-altitude courses. It's a test of your ability to control your aircraft at high speeds with precision. Then there's free flight. This mode is your playground where the sky is the limit, or rather, there is no limit. It's where you go to enjoy the view, practice maneuvers, or just fly for the love of flying without any objectives. Unlocking all these modes involve navigating through the career mode's progression, which some might find a bit of a slog. The tutorials are necessary but miss out on providing real-time feedback on mistakes, which could enhance the learning curve significantly. Then there's the fun factor. The fun in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is found in the mastery of flight, the diversity of missions, and the exploration of a beautifully rendered world. There's a deep satisfaction in perfecting a challenging landing or navigating through a storm. However, the grind to unlock all content might not appeal to everyone. Walking around your aircraft or exploring on foot adds depth, but the graphical downgrade on the ground can break immersion. For those who enjoy the process of learning and progression, it's highly engaging. For others, the lack of immediate access to all features might lessen the enjoyment. I would love for Microsoft to explore a more arcade-like version akin to Forza Horizon, but for flight sims. Imagine the same stunning visuals, but with gameplays focused on fun, where you can jump into stunt flying, scenic routes, or immediate access to a variety of aircraft, broadening the appeal to a wider audience. Overall, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is a monumental achievement in gaming simulation, offering an unparalleled flying experience with visual splendor and sound design that truly makes you feel like you're in the pilot's seat. However, it's not without its shortcomings. The grind to access content, the disparity in graphical quality, the underwhelming character creator, and the lack of constructive feedback in tutorials are points for improvement. Despite these, the game's educational value, the joy of exploration, and the depth of simulation make it a standout title. And with that, the official OnPoint review score for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is 8.75 out of 10. It's a game that not only entertains, but also educates and inspires, with just enough room for future enhancements to make it even more extraordinary. The potential for a more arcade style, fun focused version of this franchise could be the next big thing in flight simulation gaming. Thank you for checking out our review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from us. And let us know what you think in the comments below. And with that, until next time, you're intruding.